And hey, welcome to week 2 of One Truth Ministry. Today I want to talk about one of the more fascinating stories I see in the Bible, and it kind of goes along with our whole theme of one truth, about how our way is true and other ways are not. The verse we want to look at is Luke 22:50-52. It deals with the betrayal of Jesus and when he was arrested. And one of them struck the servant of the high priest, cutting off his right ear. But Jesus answered, "No more of this." He touched the man's ear and healed him. Then Jesus said to the priests, temple officers, and elders who had come for him, "Have you come out with your swords as you would against an outlaw?" Man, think about that. Think about what just happened there. One of Peter's servants, tried to rescue Jesus as he was being arrested. And he literally took a sword and cut off the guy who was arresting Jesus's ear. And that was Peter who did it, by the way. It was Peter who actually did it, and he tried to rescue Jesus. But Jesus just said, "Nah, we're not going to fight. We're just going to, we're going to let everything happen the way it's meant to happen." And Jesus literally put his hand right back on the man's ear and healed it. And what amazes me about that whole thing is, they still arrested him. And how do you not, just look at what you're doing here? We're arresting this man, and I just got my ear cut off. Now imagine getting your ear cut off. Imagine you're screaming like, "Ah!" All of a sudden, within seconds, he just puts your ear right back on and heals it. It's like, and yet you still arrest them, and you still don't believe. That's astonishing to me. That's just simply astonishing to me. That really is, because here, gosh, anyone that I would be freaking out if that happened. Like, if my ear would be screaming up, and then all of a sudden he put it on me. I'm like, whoa, am I seeing this correctly here? Because that's just not something you would expect to do. But then the guy still doesn't believe after that. That's the part that I find most amazing. Is that, and it shows you just how powerful unbelief can be. And you look at atheists and atheism, they have a lot of faith. I give them their credit. They do have a lot of faith. But man, it's like you can present them truth, and they'll still deny it. It's the evidence is all around us that God is here. Just by the very fact that that we're here, that this world is here where it is, and we got all these plants that create medicine for us. That just didn't happen by accident. Okay, that didn't happen by accident. Someone put all that there, and it's just, this verse here just is remarkable to me. I always find it fascinating, because how do you lose your ear and get it healed, and then you proceed with the arrest? It's just amazing to me that not one of those guys said to their master, saying, "Hey, you know what, master? Maybe we're doing the wrong thing. Maybe we better not arrest this guy. Maybe he's, really the Messiah here." But no, they didn't. They continued with the arrest. And what that verse shows, though, is that we are the truth. That Jesus is the truth. Because if you can literally take an ear that somebody just cut off, put your hand on the guy's head, and it's healed, okay, yeah, that's pretty convincing. To me, that is pretty convincing. Buddha didn't do that. Muhammad didn't do that. Nobody else was able to do that. Only Jesus could. And for me, that's our truth. Our one truth is Jesus. Okay, and that's it. You know, that's it. One truth is Jesus. And if he can heal a man's ear that was just cut off, then you know what? He's our truth. Okay? And I hope you enjoyed today's short sermon. We will be back next week. Okay, bye-bye.